YouTube, what's going on? Another day in trucking. Another day in trucking. Sitting up here waiting to get loaded. They took me an hour to get loaded, but it take them 2 hours to get the paperwork. Take them 2 hours to get the paperwork. It make no sense. This business is something else, boy. But they're gonna have to eat this detention. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video for y'all. Talk about leaving money on the table. You know, talk about leaving money on the table. Guys talking about, it's my black book. That's what I keep track of my numbers and stuff in it. I got cost per mile, got everything broken down, you know, expenses, fuel, all kind of stuff. I got 8 months of numbers in here. 8 months. And I was sitting up here looking at my numbers, man, and y'all better go get y'all authority. Now, I know I'm always making videos talking about getting your authority. Hold on 1 second. I got to put a plug in. If you guys are looking for a good factoring company, I suggest you guys check out Triumph Business Capital. They're the best factoring company in trucking. I know that's a little extreme to say that, but I've been using them for 8 months, and I know guys who got Thunder Funding, RTS, and a few other factoring companies, and like they tell me all that drama that they be dealing with Triumph, with Thunder Funding and all these other guys. But the factoring company I got is Triumph Business Capital. They're the best. I'm just gonna tell you, they are the best around. Hold on, y'all. I'm waiting for this guy to bring me my bills. I've been sitting up here. But yeah, Triumph Business Capital. Give them a call. Hold on, let me get their phone number. Let me see if I can get the lady's phone number. Then I get back to the video. My business rep over there at Triumph Business Capital is her name is Natalie. No, I keep saying Natalie. Her name is Nicole Matley. Let me see. Her phone number is 469-312-7195. You give her a call. She'll set you up. All right. Sorry about that. I got a phone call from a broker. He's telling me about a load. I forgot what the load was about. He said he'll do it for $1,500. But anyway, yeah, give Nicole Matley a call at Triumph Business Capital. She'll set you up. I got a video. If you haven't seen my last video talking about Triumph, click back one video and it'll tell you everything about the factoring company I use, Triumph Business Capital. Check them out. But anyway, back to my numbers. Hey, stop leaving money on the table. Stop leaving money on the table. I was calculating my numbers here, and we got 4 more months left in the year. And I'm looking at my numbers, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna do about 230,000 this year. If I stay on track, if I do at least 15,000 a month, I would do 230,000 this year under my own authority. That's crazy. That's crazy. And let me do the math, because I know some of y'all kind of skeptical about getting your own authority. If you're a hard-working dude and you feel like you got what it takes, I say, why not? Because you're doing the work anyway. You're taking all the risk. Like some guys, they be like, well, it's a little bit more risk. You're a truck driver, okay? If you're a company driver, just think about it. If you're a company driver, driving somebody else's truck and you hit somebody, what you think gonna happen? If you're a company driver, what you think gonna happen? You going to jail. you gonna get fired. You gonna reap some repercussions of that situation. So if you leased on, what you think gonna happen? The only difference is you putting your name up on the table because the equipment is your responsibility. Yes. But if you're a company driver and something happens, I mean, is you don't put up more or less risk. If you put up a little bit more risk, but being a truck driver, an owner operator that operates the business and runs the business and drives the truck, yeah, you put up a little bit more risk. Yes, you do. But if you leased on, and if some of you guys are leased on and you trying to decide whether to get your own authority or not, it's a little bit more risk, a little bit more paperwork, like maybe 2-3 pages of paperwork, right? Accepting responsibility. I mean, hey, I'm not getting any younger. So, hey, I figure I get out here and try it and see. Them truck driving jobs at these companies gonna always be there. But this is my time to get out here with my own authority and try it out. If it don't work out, hey, I can always go back and get a company driver job. You know, put an application at FedEx or UPS or something like that. But so here's the deal. I bust my butt one year. I remember it was like a couple years back. I bust my butt at Snyder. Ran hard. I did 175,000 at Snyder. Did 175,000. I bust my butt. Right? So if I do, let me do these numbers. Say if I do 225,000 with my own authority, and then if I do 175,000 at Snyder, that's 50,000. We taking about an average. Just average it. Just say about 40, 50, 60, depending on how hard you like to work. Y'all know I'll be home every weekend, so get this light. So y'all know I'll be home every weekend. So I could do more. I could probably do 250,000 if I never go home and I just stay out on the road and run under my own authority. But I just run Monday through Friday, occasional weekend, occasional Sunday, occasional Saturday or something like that. But most time I run Monday through Friday. That's how I just run, because that's my choice. So I'm waiting for this guy to get my paperwork. So if there's a difference of $40,000 to $50,000 running under your own authority versus being leased on somewhere, just think about how much that is. Okay, that's good numbers for a van. For good numbers for a van. It's probably just this year. This year is for van freight, for just freight overall. I think just this year freight was just popping. Freight was popping this year. You know, we had a new president in office and everybody emotional and getting in their feelings and all this good stuff. So I think I think just a lot of things went down this year. Yeah, like last week. Last week I was at the house for what, 2 days? Yeah, last week I was at the house for 2 days. I still did $3,000 for the week. My fuel bill was $400. My expenses for the week was probably like $800-900. So after expenses, I probably did maybe $1,800-1,900 last week. You know, I probably cleared after expenses probably $1,800-1,900. That's just with 3 days of work. Now, how are you setting, Eddie, what? How are you setting after expenses? I'm guessing 150K. Got another guy leaving 150K. Let's see. Well, I talk about taxes all the time. I'll get to that 150K in a minute. You don't want to net 150K as a sole proprietor. You're gonna be paying a lot of taxes, dog. You need some deductions. You need some deductions. You need to get you some rental properties. You need to get you some stocks, some mutual funds, so you can write that stuff off. Invest in some Bitcoin. Bitcoin is good to invest in, not as an investment, but as a hedge fund. You invest in Bitcoin, you lose a bunch of money in Bitcoin, and then you can write it off as a deduction because you had some losses in Bitcoin. You buy some real estate, okay? In real estate, you get to appreciate a residential property for 30 years, for 28 years. YouTube, I don't know, just find some deductions, man, and that's but anyway. So we leaving money on the table. So guys are scared to get their authority. They're hesitant to get their authority. All that time that they're leaving on the table, all that money that they're leaving on the table, they could be putting that money back in their business. Say you make additional $50,000 with your own authority. And then you got to pay taxes on that. So you pay, let's say, extra 10% taxes. So you make an extra $50,000, and you have to pay additional $5,000 in taxes because you made an extra $50,000 in your business. That's a nice return on investment, if you think. I mean, I think. So guys don't want to get the authority because they're scared of the paperwork. Well, I mean, if I look at my permit book, I probably got maybe 2 or 3 extra pages of paperwork. That's the authority letter to say that you're granted your authority. And I'm trying to think. And that's about it. All the other stuff is the same. Your 2290, your cab card, your Kentucky KYU number, your New York HUT, your on and on and on. I'm just looking at my permit book. I'm trying to see. I mean, because if you lease on, you still got to keep up with numbers. You still got to keep a spreadsheet on your truck. If you lease on, it's the same thing. Ain't no difference. You know, you might have to do a little bit more work with your log books, but if you use a cloud-based logging system, like Keep Trucking, right? Like Keep Trucking, all those logs are stored in the cloud. You're not keeping paper logs. You don't have stacks of paper logs. So when the DOT say, hey, man, I need your last 7 days of log, you're like, okay. You go up on your Keep Trucking and you get the DOT officer's email or text, his phone number, send it right to him. Done. You know? And like the DOT officers right now, they're getting real tech savvy. They don't have to do all that work as they used to. The DOT officers, they got a program that they use to audit your logs. So what they do is they get your logs, they upload it to this program, and the program runs through your logs and finds the errors for them, so they don't have to do the work. I mean, they're not playing. They are not playing. So, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. So, you know, I mean, in the beginning, I say the first 2-3 months of running your authority, you might have to do a little bit more paperwork because you're getting set up with brokers, you're getting in rotation, you're getting in relationships going. But once you got relationships established at your maybe at 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7, 8 months, you're not really working that hard as you was, you know, when you first established your authority. You starting a fresh business, and that's just what it has. That's what you have to take, you know, when you establishing a fresh business. If you started a restaurant, your first year in business is going to be hard. And like I try to tell guys, you need to get your authority immediately. The sooner you get your authority, the sooner you can get it established, the sooner you can build this business, so that way you'll be up there with Traveloco. Traveloco has been in business 8, 9, 10 years. So if you call up a broker and you say, hey, I'm with Traveloco, they know who you're talking about, you know. And, you know, Traveloco is a big company, Snyder, and, you know, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years in business. Now you established carrier. But guys, be hesitating. Stop wasting time. It's an investment. Okay, so you're going to apply for your authority, and you gotta put insurance on it. So what? Apply for your authority, put the insurance on it, and let it sit. I think it's worth it. It's like a mutual fund. Okay, you investing in a business that's gonna return more money to you. Just like I just showed you, the difference between the Lease Stone and the Snyder and Traveloco and all these other companies. You keeping 50. I mean, I can only imagine what 10, 15%. I just showed y'all 10, 15% equals, you know, it equals anywhere from 40 to 50, 60, 70,000 a year. That's crazy. Get your own authority. I'm just saying, you know. So, like I was saying, if you think about getting your own authority, you can reach out to, if you need a factoring company, you think about getting your own authority, you can reach out to my factoring company representative, and she'll take care of you. Her name is Nicole Matley. Let me get her phone number back up. Her phone number is 469-312-7195. And you call up and tell her 44 sent you. Tell her I sent you. Tell 44 Trucker sent you. And, you know, I've got a couple guys signed up and they loving it. Because let me tell you something. I've had a few factoring companies. I've had like 2 factoring companies before I went to Triumph Business Capital. And like with Triumph, with others, you got to do more work. You got to create your own invoices, and it's just a lot of things you got to do. The interface isn't user friendly. Triumph Business Capital, their interface is so user friendly and it's easy to use, and you know, it's all you gotta do is upload your bills, upload your Raycon, and keep it moving. So y'all getting it in here. William Parker. There you go, rental properties. I be trying to tell them, man, y'all got to learn these taxes. Y'all got to read. This is what the big boys do. All right, the big boys. Let me tell you what the big boys do. The JB Hunts, the Snyders, the Walmarts, the Targets. All this is what the big boys do. The big boys have a parent company. They have a parent company, which is a holding company. And then under the holding company, they have a whole bunch of different child companies, right? Or subsidiaries. Hold on, y'all. Y'all ready for me?
All right. So one guy just took your paperwork.
Oh, okay, I still got the load though.
Right, look. So I'm afraid you have some more copies of your paperwork, right?
Right.
This is a copy of one of his bills.
Right.
So if you so happen, the guy that was parked next to you.
Right.
So if you so happen to see him, you can give him this one copy. If he there and he trying to deliver with your load, they gonna tell him nothing. Because
Right.
ain't his right number. His rolls ain't gonna match up.
Right.
I'm gonna fax it down there to them, and if you get down there, you see him, you say, hey,
Okay.
His trailer number right there.
Okay.
You remember what he looked like, but if not, you don't worry
Yeah,
about
he
it.
in that Napa truck.
Right. You just sign at the bottom.
Okay. Make sure I sign the right stuff. YouTube. YouTube. Which one I gotta sign?
You got two copies of yours. So
Yeah.
this one gonna be yours and this one be yours. Well, you can tell by the top number, your number is 6A.
Right.
So the extra one that you can get him is 678.
Right. Okay. All right. Appreciate it. YouTube. Let me look at my logbook. See how much time I got. These people are something else. Okay, I got 9 hours. I still got 9 hours. I'm good. Finish this video. So you heard what they just said. They gave another guy the wrong paperwork. They gave a guy my paperwork. It don't matter because I still got the freight on the truck. So they just need to give me my paperwork. So I think it's 2 loads going to the same place. It's a Georgia Pacific. So we're going to the same place. So let me write this time on here and get this detention. Let's see, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. I'm gonna get 2 hours detention. Two hours detention. I ain't playing with these people. It don't make no doggone sense. Let me write this time on here. Make sure I write this time on here. Hold on, y'all. Make sure I get my 2 hours detention. Don't make no doggone sense. Sitting up here all this doggone time. These people done went to lunch. These people done went to lunch, came back. They don't make no sense. They're gonna have to eat this detention. Convoy gonna hit them with this big old detention bill. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn. And let me tell y'all something. What I've noticed. What I've noticed is that under these Uber freight loads and Convoy and JB Hunt loads, I notice I'm getting in and out quicker because these companies are getting hit with this detention. And because Uber Freight and Convoy and all these guys, these guys are keeping the information in a digital form. So if you tracking a load and it's showing the whole progress, and they submit that to the shipper. They can't deny it. They have to pay it. Or Uber Freight or Convoy, JB Hunt, even Coyote Logistics, they got a load board, and their load board tracks the whole situation. Like it shows, it's got a GPS and it's showing the trip the whole way. It's got a green little tracking, like a Google Maps showing the whole trip. It shows the time, how long I've been there, everything. So these shippers gonna have to get it together, or they're gonna have to pay. When they get tired of paying, they're gonna get it together. It's gonna take some time, because Uber Freight and all these companies are putting it to them. They putting it to them, you know. So they're gonna have to eat that 2 hours attention. But where did you get your trailer? Where you, man? You got to go back in my videos. You late, man. Y'all know I got a 2018 Drive-In. I did a whole like 10 videos shopping for a trailer, picking the trailer up, going to different trailer dealers and all this. I did all that. You got to go back in my videos. I had an older DOT officer, had to be 60 something, went through my e-logs like he was 17, looking for any and everything. Yeah, I mean, you know, you do the best you can, you know. That's what I be trying to tell. That's a lot of money on the table. Even if you stay leased on, you should go on and get your authority and let it be seasoned. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Wish I knew that 15. Yeah, man, you would have 15 years with your authority, man. What you talking about? But you know, a lot of guys, I mean, getting your authority ain't for everybody. Running a business ain't for everybody. So, sorry about that. Somebody was calling me. But yeah, like I was saying, getting your authority ain't for everybody. Running a business ain't for everybody. Some people, they don't want it. They don't want all of that. I mean, that's fine. But, you know, if that's something you want to do, why not? You know, move forward to the next step, you know? I mean, you know, some people, they just want a job. They just want a regular trucking job. They want to go to work 8 to 5 and go to hell home. And that's fine. But, you know, like with me, poor black boy coming out the hood, I feel like my life is worth more than that. And, you know, I just remember being a company driver. It's just boring, man. Like, it's just boring. Just you go to work and it's you got to worry about a manager bothering you all the time, and it's just annoying, man. So I'm just at the point, I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not? You know, I ain't doing nothing else. I want my life to be. I wanna when I die and I lay in my grave, I wanna have something I wanna have that purpose and the reason, and you know, I wanna lay down in my grave and smile. You know, I don't want to be scared about it. You know, I want to get to a point where all these things I've accomplished in life, right? I accomplished all this stuff. I did this, I did that. I want to be able to lay in my grave and just like, you know what? I had a good life. I ran a business. I was successful. I did this and that. I'm good. You know, and go ahead and visit Jesus, you know? But like, I feel like if I just got a job, regular trucking job, I won't get fulfilled. There's a certain level of fulfillment and what's the word? Like, there's just something, you know, there's a reason to get up in the morning. And like now, when I get in this truck, I'm happy to get in this truck now. Trucking is, getting your own authority, you know, running my own truck and trailer there's a certain level of, I don't know the word. It's just like, I feel good every time I go to the yard and I look at my truck. I was like, that's my truck. That's my business. And I look at, and I'm looking at my numbers, and I'm looking at my financial paperwork, and I'm like, yeah, we doing it. Yeah. I'm killing it. Yeah, I got it. So like being an employee and being a company driver, it's just like every week it's the same. You're just making the same check every week. What's the point? Like it's just like, okay, I like coming on here, making videos for y'all, helping guys and preaching to y'all and talking to y'all, getting emails from y'all, and some of y'all got my phone number and stuff like that. It's fun, man. Like reaching out to guys and meeting people and stuff like that. It's just fun, man. Like being a company driver. Like I got my own authority. I can do whatever I want to do. I can come on this YouTube video and say what I want to say. I don't have to worry about no company chasing me down. Oh, you got to take that video down. Man, get out of here. So y'all get what I'm saying, man. It's like when I lay down in my grave, I want to say, yes, I did it. Now, for example, a lot of celebrities have been passing away lately. You got Aretha Franklin, God bless the dead. Prince, God bless the dead. Michael Jackson, God bless the dead. All these great, wonderful people. And it's sad that they have passed, right? However, Aretha Franklin, Michael Jackson, these people changed people's lives. You know what I mean? They changed, they wrote music, and they were pioneers of what they do. They was masters of what they did. Like Michael Jackson was amazing at what he did. He wrote music, songs, and he made millions, touched a lot of people. Like you can't get that from a job. Like, okay, depending on the job, you can, like if you're a doctor or something, or you're a medical practitioner or something like that, you can touch people, heal people and stuff like that. If you're a teacher or something like that. But just a regular 8-to-5 job, you answer phones, you work at T-Mobile. You work at T-Mobile. There's no fulfillment in that. You know what I mean? So, you sitting up here making money for some other person, man. You fatten somebody else's pockets. You know what I'm saying? So, that's, I enjoy running my own authority. I'm very happy with running my authority. Yes, I don't have no regrets. I'm just gonna tell you. So, and like I say, it's not for everybody. Some people, they don't mind being leased on. Okay, cool. You just wanna drive and see the country and make your money, and that's it, and go home. But I mean, I wanted to get my own authority, and that's what I wanted to do. So I say that because I don't want guys to feel like they have to go get their authority because they listen to my videos, or I'm showing you how much money I'm making and stuff like that. You gotta wanna do it. You got to have it in you to do it. So, like I say, it's not for everybody, and everybody's got to find their calling, what their purpose is on this planet, And the question is, it's like, why are we here? The age-old question, why are we here? Like this light is blinding it's making all this. But anyway, so I don't want guys to feel bad, because if you're a company driver and you're happy with that and you're satisfied and you're content with that, by all means, turn off my videos. Politely turn off my videos. It's no bashing or nothing. I'm better than you and all this. No, but it's just everybody's got that calling, and I felt like, okay, getting my authority and helping. Like I feel like one of these days I want to get up to the level of Casanova. I want to get up to the level of Kevin Rutherford and get a radio show and get some trucking teaching stuff, showing. I want to have a trucking seminar. Like, I see that in my future. I want to do that sometime, but like, I have to build this business up to where it can run on its own. I have to get some investments going so I can have income coming in. Then I can invest in other ventures, other opportunities. You know, like, I can get my own radio show. I can become a sponsor for a lot of other industries, and maybe some truck parts. Freightliner might come on and say, hey man, I like what you're doing. Hey, we need you to be a sponsor. We need you to be a spokesperson for Freightliner. Hey, you know, come on and da 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 da. So, like, I mean, that's, it's, so that's, so that's the point, man. So I don't want to seem like I'm, badgering guys and trying to pressure guys to get their authority. And when they not ready, if you're not ready for your authority, I mean, it's cool. If you just want a regular trucking job, it's cool, because it's, I never thought the day I'll be sitting here in my own truck and trailer. I never thought the day. I never thought that I'd be here with my own truck and trailer. I mean, when I got my CDL, I was just trying to get a job. I was just trying to make more money. That's all. I was in this dead end job, wasn't going nowhere, and I was tired of corporate America, and I was like, man, I need to get into something else where I don't have to worry about money. I'm gonna tell you, if you're a hardworking person, trucking is a place to be, because I'll tell you what, you don't have to worry about money. You're gonna always have a job. I'm just gonna tell you. So, you don't have to worry about somebody cutting back your hours. It's plenty of freight out here. All this freight out here is up to you if you want to work. So I've been in like a handful of jobs where they cutting back your hours and they sending people home and this and that, and like, here I am trying to get stuff done. I want to get a new car. I want to get a bigger house. I want to do this. I got kids and stuff like this. These are things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to satisfy my wife over here, trying to keep her happy. I'm trying to do this and that. And here these people come cutting back your hours or whatever the case may be. And you trying to make money so you can take care of your family. Not in trucking. If you hard working, you trying to work, trucking. Plenty of work out here. But I'm gonna answer these questions. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go run this load. Explanation thoughts. That's what 44 did. He paid double. I paid double. What y'all talking about? I only paid. Pamela, I know what you're saying, and that is correct. That's why I paid double in insurance costs. The cost at the lease company and paying the insurance on my authority while I was leased on. I got to do a video on setting your authority up while you're leased on, because y'all got things kind of confused. You're not paying double. What you got to understand, insurance is a tax deduction. Insurance is a tax deduction. So if you got a business, and yeah, technically you paying double, but that ain't no more than it's just a business expense. So I talked about this before. So if you're leased on, and you're working, right? You're pulling loads, and you want to get your authority, right? Stay working. Stay working. It's not illegal for you to go and apply for your authority, put insurance on that authority while you leased on to a carrier. Now, when we talk about paying double, we're not paying double. That's a miss. You're not saying the right thing here. What you're paying for is you're paying insurance on a carrier. that you created. You created a carrier. You created a business, and that business has to be insured. You don't get insurance on the truck and trailer while you leased on. You don't do that. You're only paying for public liability and cargo. That's it. You're not paying physical damage. Physical damage is a totally different policy. Now, if you pay physical damage for your authority and pay physical damage being leased on, yes, you're paying double. But when you go and get your authority and you're still working, do not get the physical damage. Just get the public liability and get the cargo. That's it. So that you can let that, so your MC number become active. The minimum requirements to get your MC active is public liability and cargo. Once you leave your carrier and say, hey, carrier, I'm gone, you call the insurance up maybe a day before and tell them you want physical damage on this authority. Now, you're going to put, you already put the down payment for the carrier. Now you're going to put another down payment for the truck and trailer with physical damage. It'll probably be like $300-400. So while my authority was for like 2 months, while I didn't run under it, I paid 2 months premium. And the premium for 2 months, while my authority, while I didn't run any loads, it was like $500 a month. Once you turn around and add physical damage, that's going to be another $400, and it'll bring your policy up to probably about $1,000 a month. So, sun coming out. So I'm gonna do a whole video about it, because I think some guys, they have it confused, and it's guys be thinking like, okay, they think it's illegal to have an authority and be leased on. It's not illegal to do that. It's not illegal to do that, because essentially what you're doing, your authority is a permit or a business license to move freight. That's what your authority is. It's a business license to move freight. That's what it is. So you got to look at it as such. It's just like if you was an attorney, you got to have a law license. If you was a doctor, to practice a dentist, to be a dentist, to practice dentistry, you have the license. So you can practice dentistry with just about anywhere, and that's what your authority gives you the right to. It's like guys get it confused as if like, well, can I have my authority and be leased? Yes, you can. Yes. This is like, I mean, but, you know, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. A lot of y'all got questions in here. Y'all make comments. So you have any transition brokers? Oh, y'all saying a whole lot. I got to get going on this load. I'm sorry I couldn't hit all these questions. See in here. DMC, you got my phone number, man. William Parker in here. Your boy Rich. The Dak boy. All right, I gotta get out of here. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.